Well, hello YouTube. We're back. We kind of skipped a few games in the franchise, but we're here. We're playing one of the games on my bucket list. Welcome to Wizardry 8. Brought to you in part by Fenris actually managing to make this work on my PC. Shoutouts to Fenris. He's gonna be in the party. I am joined by Manabender.
Super.
And by Goji, who is he's just a pile of pink frogs in a human suit, which is why you can't see his face. It's there, it's just kind of down by the clasp.
Just like 7 frogs in a trench coat, that's it.
Yep. And then when he reaches level 15, he learns an ability called the one named Steve, and then he becomes 8 frogs in a trench coat. Bonus points if you can tell what reference I stole that from. Anyways, welcome to Wizardry 8. This is the last game in the mainline Wizardry series made by Surtech themselves. It has been patched with CF Agent for the final balancing patch, which is fine because it makes certain busted characters a little less busted and makes some other characters who aren't busted enough a little more busted. It's also included the fast combat patch, so that way we're not waiting 7 minutes every turn for a monster who decided to run away to continue to run away, and it unflags it from combat instead of being flagged for combat, and we have to go chasing after a single scared ant halfway across the map. I wish I were kidding about this. I'm not kidding about this. So, gentlemen, do we want to watch the introduction for the sake of completion, or do we want to just jump right into the game?
Up to you.
I am okay with the introduction as long as it doesn't mess with the recording.
That's the fun
It
part.
doesn't.
I tested this. It won't.
Oh, good.
Before the beginning, the Cosmic Lords crafted 3 artifacts. First was the Astral Domine, infused with the power of life itself. Next, the Chaos Moleri, source of all change. Last was the Destiny Dominus, containing all knowledge. The Lords created the very first world using these artifacts, Planet Dominus, and placed it next to the Cosmic Circle. When the work of creation was finished, the Lords hid the items using the Cosmic Forge, and so their secrets remained hidden for a time. Then the unthinkable happened. The Cosmic Forge was stolen. The magic concealing the 3 items failed. News of the artifacts spread throughout the countless worlds. With it spread an even more unbelievable rumor. Whoever obtains all 3 will gain the powers of the Cosmic Lords. The Astral Domine was first of the 3 to be found. Hidden on a remote world, it was the subject of a bitter war between the militant Umpane, the devious Trang, and the Dark Savant. In the end, the Dark Savant gained the Astral Domine. Within it, he found a map pointing to Dominus. The Chaos Moleri was discovered half a galaxy away. The Mook found the device when it tore through a nearby moon with unbelievable force. When the Mook recovered the object, they too discovered a map. The Destiny Dominus collected dust in a remote monastery on Dominus for uncounted years. Its true powers concealed with magic writ by the Forge. But the Destiny Dominus is no longer there. A madman named Martin stole it, they say. And Martin has vanished. A new age is about to begin. A new page will be written in the book of fate. It is the time of the ascension and the dawning of a new destiny. Who will prove worthy? Who will become cosmic lords themselves?
So yeah, they go hard.
Martin has the same fucking energy as Wordna. Trying to be like, oh my god, freaking Martin.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so apparently Darth Vader and the Wookiees have 2 pieces of the Triforce, and then Martin has the 3rd.
Oh my god!
Pretty
right.
much. Welcome to Wizardry 8, guys! Alright, so these 6 characters that you see here are characters that I made for my personal file because there was no freaking way I was waiting to play this game. Once again, shoutouts to Fenris for making it so that I can actually play this game. But we have actually set up our party, kind of planned things out. But there's still going to be some things that we get to do on our own. Ah, good, the music kicked back in. I start as a priest with the intent to eventually become a lord because we need both a healer and a frontliner.
It's not my job this time.
Nope, I get to be the one who eventually gets 60 gazillion hit points. I also get to pray for a miracle and dispel undead, which will come in handy later. IR boy. And now I gotta decide what race I want to be. Humans, okay. Elf, less so. Dwarves get a ton of bonus points. Gnomes, not so much. Hobbits, not so much. Fairies could barely be priests. A lizard man would do okay. I could be a dragon. I could be a cat boy, but that's a bad idea because Felper have very poor piety. I could be a wolf. Ooh, plus 20 holy resistance? Minus 10 fire resistance. Plus 10 water resist and plus 5 earth resist is also kind of tempting.
It'd be funnier if you were weaker to water because you wouldn't want to get your fur wet. And then we also could be mooks.
Yeah, there's a lot of options.
There are a lot of options, and now I'm gonna have to quickly go look up min-maxing my race.
I actually think I want to take that plus 20 divine resist, just because I'm thinking of the spells like kill and destroy. I get 45 bonus points, and I can assign up to 15 of them in any stat I want. So, doot. Yeah, we're just gonna do this since I want to be a frontliner eventually anyway. That did push my hit points from 9 to 10, which is fantastic. 11 spell points is great, because that means I'm gonna be able to do a lot of casting to start with. Oh, I didn't know I learned fire and water spells too. Oh, that's so good. All right. Heal wounds, because obviously. And on the one hand, I want to do stamina, because then I'll start developing water spell points. But on the other hand, I want bless, because bless is both armor class and attack accuracy, and that's kind of huge. So I'm actually gonna... Yeah, because that gives me 8 SP instead of 6. And now we get to divvy up all of these. So, knowing I'm gonna be frontlining, I'm putting 5 points into shields. And then... Oh, this is actually tricky. I need at least one of the 6 of us to just stuff as many points into artifacts as possible. because artifacts is basically the ability to identify stuff without being a bishop.
Hi, that's me.
Then you lose out on intelligence.
That
Unless
actually,
you're saying you are a bishop.
well, actually, intelligence is an attribute. Artifacts is a skill. So it actually doesn't interfere. I may make Fenris do that actually, because he would need it for gadgeteering anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, what is this? Can I put it in my gun? No,
Yes.
it goes to the floor.
Threw it on the ground. We get to keep all the old memes, baby.
You know what? I am now the manufacturer of unbroken glass.
Oh, that's true. It's great. All right, I'm gonna take 3 points in close combat. I'm gonna take 2 in throwing and sling, just in case. I'm gonna put 3 in divine 4 in divine magic, and 1 in divinity. And now, oh, the best part. Full name. Jason plays games. Nickname. Jason. And now the best part. We have 18 choices of personality and voice.
Don't worry about a thing, friend. I'll take care of it for you.
That fit really well.
By my honor, I swear I'll protect you from danger.
We might as well go through all of these, because that way...
I already am feeling like I'm leaning to eccentric or chaotic, but we'll see.
So, we liked... I'm going to actually start writing these down. So, we liked kindly 2 for me.
There are 2 kinds of people, hunters and their prey. And let me assure you, I am one of the hunters.
Imagine you get someone with that voice line and they die immediately after saying it.
Yeah, slice him, dice him, no sense being nice to him. That's my motto.
And there's your favorite voice.
Oh my god.
They're like similarly good and terrible at the same time.
What do you want? If it walks, I can change that.
Ordinary men fear the power of darkness. I revel in it.
Ah, fuck, it's an edgelord.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to be an edgelord.
I would be honored to assist your brave band in its explorations. That is, I'd like to come along.
I'm glad that voice understands that people are probably stupid. You used a lot of big words, man.
You're going to need someone of my superior intelligence. Some call it ego, but I call it talent.
I hate and simultaneously love the fact that he emphasizes the T at the end of that.
Just between you and me, I'm the perfect guy for this job. What do you say?
That's not stereotypical
Is it
at all.
something you need? I do it. Just don't put it in writing.
Oh man, I can't wait till Mana sees one of the races we encounter.
Well, hello there. I think I hear the open road calling our names. Say, isn't that a song?
So, Laid Back 1, actually fourth wall breaks. When Laid Back Male 1 levels up, he'll be like, and up I go! And certain other voices will be like, what do you mean up? Are you going to space? Like, they get confused by him saying that.
Who can make the muddy water clear? Let the water be still, and it will become clear on its own.
You want me fight? I fight.
'Tis wit, not strength, that make a solid lad. But I be lucky to have both.
He was happy to join. He thought it would make an exciting chapter in his book.
No. I hate people that speak in the third
there
person.
is something unseen in all things seen. It is that which I attempt to reveal, you see?
Oh man, we're getting to the good one.
All right, but don't expect me to waste my time yakking.
Sure. I'm itching to do something wild and reckless anyway.
So Lunar 2 is great because he always sounds very sarcastic and anxiety-ridden.
Yeah,
It's like, oh look, people. Yay.
Oh look, it's ferocious. Alright. Cool. 1 down, 5 to go. Create character, profession, alchemist. Alright, Goji. You want me to cycle through the races, or did you look one up?
It's coming down to Elf or Fae.
Alright, well, Elf gives you a ton of bonus points. 45 is pretty fantastic.
Fae gives me 50.
Fae gives you 50. You
The
have...
thing with Elf would be more vitality.
Two things with Elf. More vitality and better carrying capacity.
Yeah.
Which is important, because if you don't have it equipped on you, or in your personal inventory, you're not using it in combat.
But we'll do Elf.
Alright. So, primary attributes. If memory serves, alchemists, you definitely want...
Intelligence.
Yep. So we'll go ahead and... Plow.
I'm re-looking at what the other primary stats are.
Dexterity for anything that you want to throw.
Piety for mana points. Dexterity for the throwing, and then vitality just to have more health.
So that's 10 in each.
Yeah, we'll do 10 in each.
Yeah, that works out nicely. Also, 20% resistance to mental magic is pretty great. Cool. What 2 spells do you want to learn?
Man.
That's a lot of choices for a first level character.
It is. And I'm sitting here like, maybe I should just be utility. Maybe just light and itching skin. Because I know light will probably come in handy.
Light will come in handy. Itching skin can be really handy because there's humanoids, and if they're too busy trying to scratch themselves, they're not going to be really good at scratching us with their blades. So that works out.
I almost just want to say everything into alchemy, but...
The most you're allowed to do is 5, which I'll do for you if you want.
Yeah, do 5 alchemy, because you need to level alchemy for not failing mixing potions.
Yes.
I gotta look at the remaster to see what potions I can get. I kind of like the idea of going into throwing and, like, having bombs.
Sure.
Because I know staff and wand is still an option too, but...
Throwing and sling, we find a sling and just give you bullet stones, and then that way you have both the ability to just do a basic attack and the ability to throw things that may be made for you.
Yeah.
I think it's solid.
And then...
Ranged combat, perhaps?
I was kind of looking at the realm skills, either doing water or more earth.
Yeah, that is true that you have the While you don't learn all of the magic in these 5 realms, you do learn 5 realms worth of magic.
Yeah, and I know there's like actually an alchemist spell list that's different. Alchemists apparently can get really strong magic really fast.
Yeah.
Right click on water. I want to see if it gives me any hints on what like. Okay. We'll go just pump it to earth. Easy. Oh boy, portraits.
There are 8. You could absolutely look like Spock.
Oh my god.
You cannot tell me that's not Spock inspired.
That's Spock.
That's Spock in his his like young adult years. He's got that cowlick going on. She wants to speak to the manager. Screw it. I guess we'll just do Spock.
All right. Did you have a specific voice in mind?
I actually did not. Let me hear Chaotic One again.
What do you want? If it walks, I can change that.
Yeah, there we go. Bombs.
All right, Manabender.
Well, Moogle isn't in the list, so let's go with the next best thing, Fairy.
We're gonna party. We're gonna be like a party of fairies at this rate.
Yes.
That's fine. You get 50 stat points to divvy up however you want, and you can put as many as 17 into something. I already know that
17 int. 17 vitality.
Ooh, I was expecting piety for like more MP.
That's where the other 16's probably going.
That's where the other 16's going.
You went from 4 hit points to 5.
Easy.
The positive side is that, like, look at all of these magic resistances. They're all good. They're all good.
How many do I get? 2?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Fireball?
That's
Energy
later.
Blast is probably your closest.
Energy Blast is, if memory serves, just non-elemental. Oh no, it's electric. You've got electric damage and cold damage. 1 to 7 per level for Energy Blast, 2 to 6 per level for Frost.
What are the details on Terror?
Psionic spells.
In extreme cases, read, if you critical hit with this spell, they will get so freaked out that they full-on pass out.
Show me the details on Energy Blast and Frost again. Okay. Let's do Energy Blast and Terror.
I like it.
5 into Wizardry, 5 into Fire Magic. And 5 into Mental Magic.
Whoops. There we go. I think there are a grand total of 4 fairy portraits. I am correct.
The red one.
Full name, Manabender. Nickname, Mana.
Yep. And I think Intellectual 1, the one that isn't an asshole.
I would be honored to assist your brave
that
band
one.
in its
Cool. That was fast. And now we move on. All right. Create character. Profession.
What was the name of the patch you were using?
The gameplay overhaul patch. Mana, could you do me a favor, since I can't tab out of this? Can you link him or copy pasta the link that I gave to you to Goji?
Yeah.
Or you could throw it in the wizardry planning.
That also works. Oh no! Okay, so I thought I wanted to do a dwarven gadgeteer for Fenris, but that actually puts him into stat point debt.
Oh no.
He would have to level twice before we could start assigning stat points. But dwarven damage resistance. Wait, gadgeteers get locks and trap skills too? Jesus.
Yeah, but I don't think they're as good as rogues or ninjas still. It's just they have the option as a fallback.
Yeah.
Modern weapon.
Fenris can be a Wookiee. Look at those are good resistance modifiers though. Those are pretty hype.
Gadgeteer had artifacts added to professional skills. So, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be kind of easy. We're going to go artifacts, engineering, because he's going to be the only one who can do it, and yeah, we might as well. This one, because it has the sick braid on the side. Fenris. And now we gotta pick a voice for him.
Dang, we should have asked him ahead of time.
Yeah, we should have.
Is he around?
He is probably at work.
Probably.
Just between you and me, I'm the perfect guy for this job. What do you say?
It's either the slice and dice him, or it's like one of the cuttings.
Yeah, slice him, dice him. No sense being nice to him. That's my motto.
I'm sorry, but that face using that voice is fucking hilarious to me.
Yeah, go for it.
We're keeping it. Sorry if you don't like it, Fenris, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna be cool with whatever we do here. I'm freaking hoping so, anyway. Alright, 2 more characters to go, and then we watch an intro, and then the first episode ends. Valkyrie, female, and then... Human's okay, elf is not great, dwarf is okay, gnome is bad, hobbit is bad, fairy is minus 15 bonus points.
No bonus points whatsoever.
Lizard is 20. Dragon is 25. Catgirl would be no bonus points, but no debt either. Wolf Girl would be plus 20. Mook would be minus 10. So what do you think? Goji, I'm relying on you for this one. It would probably be either lizard, dragon, or cat.
I would say lizard. Let's do lizard.
She can channel Magni.
Yep.
Plus, interesting modifiers. Fire resistance just seems like a great idea. Stabby stab. Not die. And then... accuracy, because that's going to be a problem. Or it might not. Who knows?
Accuracy always is a problem.
All right. Since she's using polearms, she definitely does not need a shield. But for her ranged weapon, would she rather be... Do you think she'd rather throw things or use a bow?
That's a good question. It'd be funnier to throw things, but I think throwing things is going to be covered by ninjas and, like, me.
Yep. Ninjas and alchemists. So let's go ahead with bow, I think. Bip. And then polearms. Unless you think she'd be really insistent on axes.
She would love axes, but it'll be fine with polearms.
And then we're gonna throw 5 into mythology, because mythology is identifying what the hell we're fighting. Close combat will go up naturally. It'll be fine. Oh my god. I feel like she'd resonate with this one.
Possibly.
Because we've got 4 choices, unless we want to go dabbling into other races. Ninja is apparently a race.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just ninja is a race. Of course humans are incredibly biased.
Of course. Dwarves have big noses.
I'm offended none of the dwarven women had beards.
Gnomes have pointy noses.
Was that Harry fucking Potter?
No, that's a majority of people who played this game. That's me included, guys. Don't be mad. Fairy looks so much more like Jin than anything.
They kind of do, yeah. I say we cheat and just give B like a human portrait.
We can. No. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Oh god, I have to pick her voice too. Ah.
And now we get to go through all the female voices.
Let's get moving then. We don't have much time.
She sounds incredibly aggressive.
You got it. I'm ready for anything, and I mean anything.
Aggressive voice 1 is just B when she's playing Overwatch.
There will be many implements of destruction at my disposal, yeah?
You looking at me?
An adventure? Why, I'd be delighted to help you. It sounds most entertaining.
Sure, darling. Just leave it in my hands. I have loads of experience. Believe me.
Oh, I do believe I have the vapors.
Release your hold on this world.
No.
Just immediately no.
Just relax. It's gonna be all right.
I feel like that would be Mooney, his laid back one.
Maybe.
No one slips anything past me. You sign me up, and I'll get you through anything. Trust me.
Actually, I think that one would be more Mooney.
If you're looking for someone to protect your intellect...
No.
One may feel fear in the face of danger, so long as one banishes fear when danger actually arrives. So say the wise.
Well, well. I wondered when you would get around to me. You won't be disappointed.
All right then. I'll join you as soon as I finish milking the cows and gelding the bulls.
Very well. Our enemies shall feel my wrath.
I've consulted the stars, and they forecast great things for our adventure.
It's out of context. I've consulted the stars, and they say you're a bitch.
I'd love to join you. It sounds absolutely fabulous.
Some believe I can speak with animals, but it is they who communicate with me. All right then. But look here. I know what's what, so don't try to pull anything.
No pressure, Gaji.
I know. I'm kind of just leaning to like Burly too, or Loner too.
Very well. Our enemies shall feel my wrath.
Aggressive, violent B.
Yeah.
All right then. But look here. I know what's what, so don't try to pull anything.
Cautious, don't mess with me, B.
We need someone to be hyper aggressive beside and actually level headed, but not like chaotic out the ass. Let's do Burly too.
Do I want to do that with another fairy? And the answer is, do I really want to? Because I feel like there are better choices.
No, Fairy Ninja is probably the best.
Or Hobbit.
Yeah, I gotta see what he did to rebalance some of the races, because, like, a lot of what I'm reading are just nerfs.
Yeah, most of the things are nerfs. I'm looking at these resistance modifiers, and I feel like fairy is the answer, so...
Yeah.
Please... Easy.
Yeah, Ninja is just its own thing.
And there is, I think it's in the elves? We're gonna go with this because Mooney isn't, you know, white. And we're gonna go eccentric too because she would consult the stars.
I've consulted the stars, and they forecast great things for our adventure.
Nice. Amazing. We're gonna actually start a party now. And I'm doing this in a very specific order for a very specific reason.
Because it goes left to right. And you're left to front line. Well, no. Your front is your front line.
Yeah, it is not actually left is front, right is back. It's actually going to be...
front, middle, back. And it's just split that way, it looks like, yeah.
Yeah, but we can reform it anytime we want, so... Alright, introductory video! We will play with normal. We are not doing Iron Man game. We are not doing Iron Man, no. I will do a personal Iron Man, but that might be a personal project later.
Grimpak the Mook hired you as an escort for a long voyage. He didn't say a word about where he was going or how long it would take. You were astonished to see such a huge metal ship. Grimpak must be a very great wizard to make such a thing sail. As soon as you entered, the ship set sail. That metal ship went straight up, making a sound like 1,000 angry dragons.
Engage.
For a long time, you sailed through the endless night. Then, at last, Grimpack broke his long silence.
The time has come to tell you the purpose of my trip. My fellow Mook have discovered an extremely unusual artifact. This has led them to a world called Dominus, where they are investigating a native ritual called the Ascension. They have asked me to assist, but there is some danger involved, so I have brought you along as protection. We will be landing shortly. Our descent may be a bit difficult.
As you begin your descent, your craft comes under the baleful watch of the Dark Savant and his black ship.
What'd you guys say like
Master,
that, man?
we have detected a ship.
I arrived too late to stop the others, but these intruders will never enter the circle!
What should I do?
Destroy them!
The shock of the attack throws you to the deck. For a time, all is dark.
Game over, yeah!
Slowly, your senses return. You have washed up on a beach among the rest of the crash debris.
Are the
It's a
6 other
miracle
frogs
that
okay?
you're still alive. But your biggest challenge is still ahead of you. Your ship is gone. You're stranded on a strange world, and somewhere, far above, the Dark Savant awaits. You turn toward shore and plan your next move.
No big deal.
It's also a big whiplash to go from like a nice low fantasy setting
Our
to
journey has
suddenly,
come to a
yes,
most
fantasy,
calamitous
but good.
conclusion. We are isolated and abandoned on an unknown shore. Our only hope is to seek civilization post-haste.
That sounds like a wise idea, Manabender.
You really need us. That's exactly a thing Mana would say.
Alright, so,
Oh yeah, formation.
Standing by.
Here! Taken care of.
Alright.
Yes.
So what do we start with? Okay, I've got a quarterstaff and 3 potions of light heal. Very nice. The party has a cure poison, a cure light condition, 2 moderate staminas, and 2 more light heals. Okay, B, let's give you some potions.
Why does Blizzard have...
Because, you know, fantasy setting in the 2000s era.
Oh, she's also got a skirt, so that's good.
Yep. Fairy Dust, which can be thrown to cast a 3rd level sleep spell.
Which, as a ninja, can just kill everyone instantly.
Yep.
Permanent sleep no jutsu.
Goji's got a cherry bomb, which casts fireball, level 3.
Man, it's just like, I need that, please.
I need that in spell form. You can keep the potion.
If I drink it, do I learn fireball?
Fenris has gun. And we'll equip the bullet stone so he can actually shoot. Unfortunately, it's to hit and initiative are terrible.
For now.
For now.
For now. He does 1 to 4 damage for now. And then...
I'm ready for us to just find a microwave.
Manabender also has Fairy Dust, which would also be extremely useful. So, options. Save game. YouTube main save. Cool. And that'll be the end of the first episode. Oh man, we sure did get a lot done, but this was kind of to be expected. So stay tuned for next time when we actually go adventuring. This will be a real interesting party, and it's going to be really interesting to see how this evolution goes. I'm excited. I'm super happy with this, so... Remember to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, pet your pets, hug your friends,
Your friend, your pets.
Pet my pets, I can do that.
Yeah, and all that other stuff that every other YouTuber tells you to do. And, hey, I'll see you next game. Okay, bye.